Hi, it's Kathy, here to show you how to get the most out of your dimensional insight investment. If you look at the same data frequently, you'll probably want to save your dive in our software so you don't have to repeat the same process over and over. Here to show you how to do that is Alyssa Mintz from our education department. Alyssa?
In this demonstration, you'll learn how to save information about a dive so you can repeat the dive easily and quickly. ProDiver gives you the flexibility to examine your data from many different perspectives. You simply formulate the business question you want to ask, identify the dimensions that are relevant to the different parts of your question, and then dive on those dimensions. For example, if we were working with produce sales data, we could ask the question, what are the names of the customers who bought blueberries from Donnie Gillespie in August of 2018? This question would lead us to dive on the dimensions salesperson, commodity, ship month, and customer. For this question, there is only one answer, and that answer will not change with the passage of time. Suppose, however, that you need to repeat the same dive, or a similar one, on a regular basis to learn how your data is changing from day to day, week to week, or month to month. You could set up that same dive manually each time you open the CBase, or you could save all the elements in the dive in a special file called a marker file. A marker file is a record of the specific steps you took to perform a dive. It does not contain any actual data. Therefore, when you open a marker file, ProDiver reproduces the dive steps using up-to-date data. Let's say that each week we want to see who's currently on Donnie Gillespie's list of customers. We'll perform the dive that shows us the current customer list, and then we'll save the dive steps in a marker file. First, we'll dive on the dimension salesperson. Next, we'll select Donnie Gillespie in the list of salespeople. We'll double-click the name so that we can see the updated dim counts, the information relating to Donnie Gillespie only. The updated dim counts show us that Donnie currently has 34 customers, but we need to dive on the dimension customer to see the actual names of the customers. The dive window shows us the first 12 names in the list of Donnie's 34 customers. If we want to be able to perform this dive again sometime in the future, but without manually choosing all the dimension names and dimension values, we can save all the dive steps in a marker file. To do this, we'll use the command File, Save, Save Marker. A week goes by. To see whether Donnie Gillespie has any new customers, we'll open our marker file by using the command File Open. ProDiver automatically performs the dive again, but with new results. Notice that the status bar shows that Donnie Gillespie now has 38 customers instead of 34. One thing to note. You can change the appearance of the information in your dive window in many different ways. For example, by sorting the data or by adding or removing columns. When you save a marker file to save the steps in your dive, you save these types of changes as well. So that's how you save information about your dive. You perform a dive and then use File, Save, Save Marker to save the steps of the dive, and any other dive details to a marker file.
Thanks, Alyssa. Please give us a like and hit subscribe to find out when we release new videos. Also, we'd love to know what you found most useful. Let us know in the comments. See you next time.